things up here on the World Tour.
And you know what looks familiar with those names you just threw out right there? It's not just how perfect he is with the tricks. It's those moments in between. Just look how comfortable he is riding his bike, pumping around the berms, taking his pedals. Just looks so smooth and comfortable. He does not look like anybody that is a newcomer to the sport.
Watch him not take pedals right here. Coming out of those berms where a lot of riders for that final straightaway are cranking in. And this front flip off this flat drop right here, when you're talking about the biggest tricks we've seen so far, it's gotta be stuff like the flat drop backflip bar spin from Godziek, the 3-whip from Hoopy, but this front flip from Chance Moore, he's been doing it so many runs in practice. No pedals here, that's that section I was talking about.
Yeah, had that opposite 720.
Oh, the backflip Oppo whip.
Backflip Oppo whip right there.
Can't forget about that.
Mixing it up, coming in front tire, just so strong right there. Not even hesitating.
I feel like it's aggressive to watch riders slightly under-rotate tricks. It shows so much confidence to just lean in. Front flip, invert to one-footed can-can. It is the trick that he's been doing in all of his top-to-bottom runs in practice. You gotta think that he's got more in the tank for run number 2 as well.
And how much they've put into coming back and being able to perform at this highest level. Take me through this run, Cam.
Truck driver up, opposite tail whip down. You gotta score that high because everything happens so quick. Just demanding precision out of both of those tricks, which are both technical. Now the twister, which is a front cork 1080, adding the variation with the fully extended no-hander.
Yeah, the timing of that trick is unbelievable. When you take your hands off, it actually speeds your rotation up a little bit by the time you get to the round. So you gotta time it perfectly. And that, a backflip bar spin, being able to pull that hard and have the time to get the bars around off the drop.
You were wondering if he got the hands off. We saw him getting the hands off after that bar spin in the front flip. He didn't get the hands off, but that's all right because guess what? He left nothing on the table the rest of the way down. This triple tail whip. And here's the jump where we saw Emil go down. Gotta be so hard to drop after that injury break. 360 bar spin to tuck no-hander, and here's where he needed the hammer.
The 3 corked frontwards cashy, 360 tail whip. So many spins and rotations going on throughout the top to the bottom. Opposites, regulars, really the full package right here, and stomping off the Showtime booter for this Cairns crowd.
Well, a couple them to this course. But one thing the New Zealand course did not have was a feature like this, the extension on the hands and that double backflip no-hander. What do you say?
Watch his knees right here. You see his knees go forward? He was struggling for rotation at that point, but did exactly what he needed to do, recovered perfectly, straight into this absolutely insane combination on the biggest jump on the course. How do you recover like that?
Backflip, double tail to late bar spin. This is what I was talking about though, just muscling out the variations where you don't expect to see them.
I mean, when we're talking about muscling it, in order to get a backflip rotation going, you need a transition. There's no transition on the drop, so how he gets that pull is all heart and all muscle.
Think about the final 2 features in New Zealand. We had a step down where he did a double backflip. Here we go, the last 2 features here. Step down, double backflip. And then this is what worked for him in New Zealand, the Castrol variation, chucking the X up in there after he spots the landing. The only difference is in New Zealand, we did not have Dawid Godziek in the hot seat awaiting his run. Let's throw it down to Bree, who's standing by with Tim Bringer.
Tim, there was so much pressure on you going into this run after your gold medal in Rotorua. How happy